In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful, my dear brothers and sisters. This is another lecture on the Kitab al-Hajj, the book of Hajj, performing Hajj. We stopped on Sunan al-Hajj, the non-duties of the Hajj. The things are not duty to do, but it is a sunnah. وسنن الحج سبعة. There are 7 things in Hajj are sunnah. الإفراد وهو تقديم الحج على العمرة. i.e. the ifrad. Ifrad is that you do Hajj alone, and then after that you do Umrah. And also we say talbiyatu, at-talbiyah, i.e. when you wear your clothing and when you had the intention, you said labbaik Allahumma hajj, then you say labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, innal hamda wan ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. This is the talbiyah. What tawaf al-qudumi? Tawaf al-qudum is when you go to Mecca. If you're doing Hajj alone, you do tawaf, first tawaf. As it is same as that when you go to the masjid, you pray 2 rakat. Same thing. That is tawaf al-qudum that you do sunnah. It is a sunnah. That is for someone that he does not do tamattu' al-qiran, which we will come to later on. So if you do Hajj only, then you have to do this tawaf at the beginning. That you have to do this tawaf beginning. If you do, is a sunnah. والمبيت بالمزدلفة. والمبيت بمزدلفة, and also staying in the Muzdalifah. Muzdalifah, it is the night that you, after the Arafat, you go to the Muzdalifah at night time and staying there at night time. Shaykh says sunnah, but it is more, the ulama they say is min al-wajibat, that you should stay. It is not only sunnah, it is more than sunnah, it is a wajib that you stay at least most of the night until after the midnight, especially, and until for the sisters until the midnight, and it is performed. Then it's allowed for them to go after the midnight. And for the brothers, they have to stay until the Fajr, and that is the duty. You should stay. You should not be going. So it is wajib and it's not sunnah. So this is another thing that we should be aware in the book. وَرَكَعَتَانِ طَوَافِ, and also the 2 rak'ah that you pray after you did the tawaf. After you did the tawaf going around the Kaaba, you should be praying 2 rak'ah. In the first rak'ah you read Surah Al-Fatiha, and then you read Surah Al-Qul Ya Ayyuhal Kafirun, and then the second rak'ah you read Surah Al-Fatiha, and then you read Qul Huwallahu Ahad. وَالْمَبِيتُ بِمِينَا. وَالْمَبِيتُ بِمِينَا, also it says Mabitul fi Mina is the 3 nights after the Eid day. It is the sunnah, but it's more than sunnah, it is a wajib as well. We should be aware of that if someone he does not stay, then there are things that he must do. So you must stay in the Mina after the Hajj, after the Arafat. There are 3 days after Eid. You have to stay there as well. وَالطَّوَافُ الْوَدَاعِ. Tawaf al-wada' is a wajib as well. It's not sunnah. It is a wajib. It's a duty. It's not pillar. It is a duty that you must do. It's not like tawaf al-qudum. Tawaf al-wada' is the tawaf going around the Kaaba before you go back to your country. After you finish everything, before you go back to your country, there is a tawaf that you must do, only going around Kaaba. So it is a wajib. You must do. And also وَتَجَرُّدُ عِنْدَ الْإِحْرَامِ, i.e. and also that you must take off all your clothing when you are trying to wear the ihram. You must take off all your clothing. وَيَلْبَسُ إِزَارٌ وَرِدَاءَ أَبْيَضَيْنِ, and also you wear the idar. It is what's to be worn at the top, and rida is the one that you should be wearing at the bottom. So those are the sunans of some of the sunans and the wajibat and the pillars of the Hajj that we must be aware of. Now Sheikh says muharramatul ihram, i.e. it means that the things that is forbidden for you to do while you are in the ihram. So after you wear the white clothing and you say labbaik Allahumma umratan, if you do umrah, and if you say hajj, labbaik Allahumma hajjatan, tamattu'an biha ila al-umrah, this is if you do tamattu', which we will come to it. In that moment that you say this and you had the intention, there are things is forbidden for you to do so. What are those? Which we will come to it. And also if you do one of them, there are things that you must do because you did those haram things. Sheikh says, فصل ويحرم على المحرم عشرة أشياء. There are 10 things it is forbidden for a one to do so. What are they? لبس المخيط, wearing something that is sewn on your body. It means that, for example, some brothers, the bottom one, they make it together, is round, and it is, you wear it, and it looks like the human dress, and that is forbidden, that is not allowed. The mukhit, in the previous days that they say mukhit, it is something that was sewn, that is made to be on your body, a part of your body. For example, if they would sew something that it's only on the top, then that is mukhit. If it is sticks on your body, like something that you wear, it's going to be covering, for example, your t-shirt or something like anything else, then that is a mukhit that you should not do. I.e., whatever thing that is made on your made for your part of your body, that stays on the part of the body, or it is with that thing, another part of the body is going to be settable, it will cover it, then it is not allowed. So we should be away from any of those things that's made. But if you wear your belt, is okay, because the bottom one maybe is going to be dropped. So you wear a belt is fine. The belt is okay. Yes, they are sewing, is made. No, that's just something else. That is allowed. And also you wear hat, that is not allowed as well. This type of hat or any other type of hat is not allowed as well, because this is the best example. So this hat, you see, it's made for part of my body, and that's my head. She is covering it. It's covering it by itself. So this is not allowed. This is mukhit. In previous day, this was mukhit. Yes, it is going around. Maybe it does not have anything to hold, but because it's staying on the part of my body, then this is mukhit. So alhamdulillah, we come with a good example. وَتَغْطِيَةُ الرَّأْسِ مِنَ الرَّجُلِ. And also another thing that is forbidden for man, the second thing is that wearing something on your head. So it's not allowed for you to wear something like a hat or anything else covering your head. Okay, you're not allowed to cover your head. What about if you have an umbrella? Umbrella is up, is fine, is not a problem. Umbrella is okay. What about if you have a bag and you cannot carry it? We say you hold it top, you do not put it on your head. And if you put it on your head, we must have the intention that it's not for covering your head. It is because of you carrying it. The carrying is something else than the covering it. And also it's best, I say, even do not use it on top of your head, even for carrying. Allahu A'lam, be away from it is better. But yeah, so you should not be covering your head with anything else. وَالْوَجْهُ مِنَ الْمَرْأَةِ. And also the face of the lady should not be covered. This is the dalil by itself that the niqab is wajib outside the hajj. This is dalil in the madhab. This is one of the dalils that the niqab is wajib for the sisters in all the times. So the niqab is wajib for them in all the times. What about the hajj time? In the hajj time, they should not be wearing the niqab. But what about if there are other peoples? The scholars, they say, she should be with her headscarf or any other type of clothing, comes down to her face, covers her face. But it should not be the main niqab that she wears it, that she covers the face with the main niqab. That main niqab is not allowed. But what if something comes down? Then this is allowed. So this is what they should do. To bring something down and cover them, and not wear the main niqab that all the time they wear it and they have it on and they stuck on or is on their face. Then that is not allowed. But bringing something down, that is allowed for sisters. وَتَرْجِيلُ الشَّعْرِ, and also doing your hair. Doing your hair, i.e. whatever you do with your hair, maybe the sisters, they brush their hair, or the brothers, brushing the hair, you should not be doing it, especially if you are sure 100% that your hair will drop. Then in that occasion, you should not be doing it. But if you are 100% sure, or you're sure that you will not drop your hair, the hairs, then it's fine. But if you are sure, then you should not be doing it. If you do, there are things, we will come to it, then you have to do it because you did that. وَحَلْقُ الشَّعْرِ, and also shaving your hair, you are not allowed and it's forbidden as well for you to do so. وَتَقْلِيمُ الْأَظَافِرِ, and also cutting your nails, whether you cut it or whether you eat it, or like by your mouth or you taking it off. However it is, you're not allowed to do anything with your nails, whether it's your feet or your hand, you're not allowed. The hairs as well, whether it's your forehair, the hairs of your head or your face or your body, you should not be doing any of those taking off. وَالطِّيبُ, and using the perfumes. The perfumes you're not allowed to use as well while you're in Hajj and while you started wearing the clothes, and he said the intention that you do. So you're not allowed to do any of those things. وَقَتْلُ الصَّيْدِ, and also you're not allowed Sayd is when you hunt, you're not allowed to kill animals. You're going hunting, you're not allowed to do that as well. وَعَقْدُ النِّكَاحِ, and also you're not allowed to do marriage. You're not allowed to marry, and you're not allowed to be the wali, the father of a girl that she's going to be marrying. While you're in ihram, you're not allowed to do any of those, i.e. you're not supposed to do a nikah in that time. If you entrust a sister in the Hajj, or family found it in the Hajj, wait until you finish the Hajj and then do it. In the Hajj, you're not allowed to do it. Al-aqd, i.e. doing the aqd. Wal-wat'u, i.e. the relation between man and woman is not allowed, anything. Wal-mubasharatu bil-shahwa, and also mubashara bil-shahwa, the first one, what is the relation, the main relation between man and woman, and the other one is al-mubasharatu bil-shahwa, i.e. you kissing your wife or touching her in a way of the man touches a woman in the sleeping, or any other things that is that makes you to do the relation, that is not allowed for you to do so. So those are the things that is forbidden for a man or a woman do or does in the Hajj, while you're in the Hajj. And those are, all of it is for male and female, is the same thing. Is the same thing for male and the female. This is the end of the today's lecture. هذا والله أعلم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.